Hey guys, it's Emily. Today I'm showing you guys how to make duct tape flower pens. And at the end of my duct tape bow tutorial, I said that I would probably be doing duct tape pen tutorial. And there are two different ways to do this. There is a pointed pen, or pointed flower pen, or a rounded one. Today I'll be showing you how to do a pointed one, and maybe in the future I could show you how to do a round one. And I'm also going to show you how I get my pens to have this duct tape design on the inside. So let's get started. So the duct tape that I will be using is a Nerds duct tape, and I will be using just a basic blue pen. So first I'm going to show you how I get the inside of my pens to have the duct tape in them. And you have to use one of these ones that is clear, that you can take the ink out of. And all you have to do is first peel off your duct tape after you find the edge, wherever it is. There it is. Peel it out, and then position your pen so that way it will be covered by the duct tape, and do it just above kind of like the tip of the pen right here where it turns to the actual pen, because you don't want to cover that part or else it won't be able to go back into the actual like pen. And once you line it up, you're going to cut off your excess at the bottom. Which is really hard to show because I'm left-handed. So if I was right-handed, then it would be probably easier to show because I would be holding it with my other hand. But once you cut off all of your excess tape, what you want to do is start rolling your pen. That way it gets covered, and you want to roll it so it just gets covered. As you can see, if I try to unroll it, whoa, I almost knocked my camera over. You can just barely see the actual ink cartridge. So you just want to roll it a bit just so it completely covers it once, because if you try and roll it around 2 or 3 times and use all this duct tape, it won't be able to get back inside of the pen. So you just want to, again, cut off the excess. I'm just throwing this duct tape away, that's why I'm not doing it very neatly. And of course there is a bit left, and since it's only a bit, I will roll it. Now you just pop it back inside of the pen if it's not too thick. So I did make a mistake making it too thick at the bottom, since a bit of it is clear. As you can see, there's no ink right there. I'm going to cut that little bit off and then slide it in. And now you have a Nerds design pen, and you could just stop here because I do have some pens where it's just designed in the center and I don't have anything on the end, and those are usually the ones that I use for school. Since I'm doing a tutorial on how to do the flower pen, I will be decorating the end with the flower. So first I have to show you how to make the flower petals. And again, I said I'm doing the pointed flower. And the way that you do flower petals is when you peel off the bit of your duct tape, you don't want to cut it. You want to take one of the corners, doesn't really matter which, and fold it. So that way you have a bit of tape here, and when you cut it, you want to cut it, so that way you also have tape on the bottom. And you do want to have a little less tape on one of them. So the side that I cut from is the one that has less. And as I did say in my last one, you are able to rip duct tape, which is what I did. And actually I do think that this side is a bit long. So what you do is you just take scissors and make a little mark and then rip. Then what you want to do is take it and fold it over. So you see I take this, and you're not really lining it up at anything, and fold it. So that way you have an edge on the bottom to stick onto your pen. And you don't really start doing this right away with the putting it around, but I'm just going to show you the basis of it, where you just take the little sticky part and wrap it around your pen, and that's basically the rosebud there. But you want to make around 30 of these to cover your entire pen, and if you want to make a really, really big one, then you can make more than that, but I usually make 30 for each flower pen that I make, whether it is a rounded one or a pointed one. So I will be back once I have cut out 29 or 30 more of these petals. So I've cut out 30 more pieces of my tape, and now I'm going to put them around my pen. And the way that you're going to do this is the way that I showed you the first time. You're going to pick one up. What you're going to do is you're going to do it opposite from the last one that you did, so that way they're not 100% like kind of right behind each other. So when I wrap this one around, you can see they're more of across from each other, and each time you kind of want to do it in a different place, so that way it's not always the same. And once you get all of your pieces, you will have a big, beautiful flower. Now this is my last piece to put on. And I have now finished putting all of my petals on my flower. That's what it looks like from the side. It just looks like nerds. And on the inside it looks more of like a rose. And you can see that they're all different colors from the nerds flavors. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Bye!